Welcome back to the channel, folks. Today we're taking a look at a budget-friendly e-bike from Amazon, and it's from a company called Qronge. This is the Meteor, and it is a sharp-looking bike. We're going to test ride it, review it, share with you the specs and features, hopefully getting you a little bit closer to your next buying decision. But before we do that test ride, let's check out some of the specs. This bike is currently listed on Amazon for $699. It comes in 3 color options: black, blue, and orange. The recommended rider height is 5'2" to 6'2". The bike weighs 56 pounds and has a payload capacity of 350 pounds. Qronge says this bike will go 25 miles per hour. I did a couple pre-test rides with it and was only able to get it up to 21 miles per hour, but I'm 255 pounds, 5'11", so we'll get a little bit more of a feel for it when we do our test ride. You'll be able to charge the battery on or off the bike. To charge it on the bike, just lift up this tab and charge it right here. Up at the top of the battery, you're going to have a battery strength indicator as well. And to remove the battery, simply insert your key, turn it, battery pops right out just like that. To reinsert the battery, rest it back into the center of the down tube here, snap it in place, just remove your key. Simple as that. Included in this bike was a bunch of accessories. You got a back rack, a cup holder, fenders, a cell phone mount, bike lock, side mirror, and a front basket. You could choose to put all those accessories on or just a few, as I did here. On the left side of the handlebars, you're going to have your control display. To power it on, just go ahead and long press the power button. You'll see things like your battery strength, your speed, your power level, your tripometer, and by pressing the power button quickly, you'll toggle through the odometer, the average speed, max speed, time of ride, tripometer, and back to your odometer again. To change the pedal assist levels, you're just going to hit the plus and minus button to toggle through the 5 different pedal assist levels. If you hold the up button down, it's going to turn on the headlight. If you hold down the minus button, you'll put the bike into a walking mode. The bike also has cruise control, and at the bottom of the display here is going to be a USB charging port right here. On the right side of the handlebars, you're going to have your thumb throttle, your 7-speed Shimano thumb shifter, and a bell. You even get a suspension fork with lockout. You'll have an integrated front headlight with reflector. And to the rear of the bike, you'll have a tail light that's also a brake light. The charge time is going to be between 5.5 to 6 hours. You're going to have a 460 watt removable battery. It's also listed as IPX5 rated, so by definition it's protected against water jets from any direction. On Amazon, the bike is listed as having a 1,000 watt peak motor with 60 Newton meters of torque. You're going to have a cadence sensor, which means you won't have to pedal too hard to get this bike going. You're going to get 40 to 70 miles of range on this bike, but I'm guessing that's going to be in pedal assist level 1 on flat ground with a light rider. You're going to have 7 speeds and a Shimano tourney derailleur, plastic pedals with reflectors, a single-sided chain guard. You'll have metal fenders front and rear. Also included is a back rack. You'll have 5 riding modes: electric mode, pedal assist mode, cruise control mode, manual mode, and walking mode. You're going to have 26-inch Chaoyang tires with the medium city street tread. You're going to have mechanical disc brakes with 160 millimeter rotors. I always like to see the kickstand to the back of the bike so it doesn't interfere with the pedals when you're backing the bike up. You're going to have a tail light that's also a brake light. And when the lights are off, your brake light is still going to work. I like the accent with the hand grips and the seat. That brown color looks pretty cool. The hand grips don't turn and they have a flat spot to rest your palm. And the seat looks like it's a decent size and has a fair amount of cushion as well. You have a quick release seat post that's 28.6 millimeters and 350 millimeters long. The Meteor 26-inch tire e-bike. Let's take it out on its first ride and let's see how this budget-friendly e-bike performs for us. So this bike came from Amazon and I believe it's $699. On the left side of the handlebars, you'll have your control display, and on the right side, you'll have a bell, your 7-speed Shimano thumb shifter, and your throttle. So let's get a feel for it. So Pedal assist level 0, actually that's what I was in anyways. We're just pedaling it like a regular pedal bike. This bike is light enough that you can ride it just like a regular pedal bike. If the battery died, it's a fairly easy bike to pedal. As I'm shifting through the gears, it's actually very smooth. And we'll get a feel for it with no hands. It's balanced and you're able to do that, but I don't recommend doing it. I just wanted to show you how balanced the front handlebars are. So yeah, and I'm pedaling it just fine. You can see my legs moving. We're gonna push this bike up into pedal assist level 5, top speed, and see how quick we can get it. So we'll be in gear 7, pedal assist level 5. And like I said, these gears feel really good. They're so quiet. I didn't think I was switching through them. Everyone's there hitting on every gear. Let's kick the bike right up to pedal assist level 5. We're gonna go as quick as we can. Okay, it's pulling my weight. That's always a good thing. So pedal assist level 5, gear 7. Here we go. We're doing 14, 18, 20, 20.3, 20.3. Okay, so I wonder if the bike is locked. I'm only getting up to 20.5. We're gonna have to take a look at the book and see if we can unlock this bike, because I believe it said it went 25 miles an hour. So let's take a look here. Hold the plus and minus down at the same time. So let's increase our speed right there up to 40. See if that did it. And let's see if we can get this bike up to 25 now. Pedal assist level 5, 19, 20.3. That didn't work. Let's check it and see if it stayed. Speed is on 40 still. So it looks like I'm only able to get this bike up to 21 miles per hour. That could just be my weight. I'm 5'11", 255 pounds. So maybe that's what's going on here. Okay, 0 to 20 test throttle only. Let's see how this bike does. 5 miles an hour. 8. 11. 15. 16. 18. 19 seconds was like 21. There's 20. So about 24 seconds to get to 20. And I felt the cruise control kick in there. So there you have it. 0 to 20 throttle only. Okay, let's check out our GPS and see if the bike is matching the speed that the GPS says we are. So the bike says we're doing 9. GPS says 10, 11, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14. Takes a second to get up to speed, but yeah, they're matching very well. So the GPS and the bike are both going the same speed. There's no throttle when you're in pedal assist level 0. As soon as you go into pedal assist level 1, the throttle is going to kick in, and it looks like it's going to take you up to the top speed of this bike. So whether you're in pedal assist level 1 or 5, the throttle is going to take you right up to 20 miles per hour. And again, I can feel the cruise control kick in, and it just so happens I was at the end of my runway there, so I hit the brake. See if we can get it to go on again here, the cruise control. Just holding down the throttle. Yep, there it is. Cruise control is on. You can see that right there. We have cruise control engaged, and it keeps climbing right up to the top speed. So if you just tap your brake, that turns the cruise control off. We're going to do a brake test. As soon as we hit this line with the bag on it, we're going to hit the brakes. Each parking space is about 9 feet, and we'll do it at 20 miles per hour, our top speed. Here we go. It is windy. All my camera equipment seems to be falling over, so let's try to get this off as quick as we can. Okay, here we go. 0 to 20. Let's see how we do. Or top speed. I think I'll get it to 19 or... oh, I might get to 20. Yeah, we're going to get to 20. There's 20 right here. 20.5. And here we go. 1, 2, 3. 3 1/4 spaces. So there's our brake test. And that's what it took to stop this bike. So this bike came with a bunch of free accessories. The only ones that I really kept on the bike right now came with 2 mirrors. We put one of them on there. So actually, we used 1 mirror, the fenders, and the back rack. The bike lock, the phone mount, a couple other things I believe. I'll put a picture up here, but basically came with it as a free gift. And you know, you're not going to get top of the line accessories. Like this mirror is not glass, it's plastic, so it's a little bit harder to see what's behind you opposed to having a glass mirror. But hey, they were thrown in as an extra freebie, so if you don't use them, that's fine too. We're going to test out our 5 different pedal assist levels, 1 through 5, casually pedaling, and just see how quick the bike goes in each. From pedal assist level 1, we're doing 3, 7, 8, 9. Pedal assist level 2, we're doing 10, 11. And 3, we're doing 12, 13, 14. In 4, we're doing 15. 16, 17, and then in 5, we're doing 18, 19, 20, 20.8, 21, 21.2. That's what you're going to get out of this one. There you have it, the 5 different pedal assist levels while pedaling. Let's take a look at the pedaling posture of this bike. Let's show you what that looks like. So here's me pedaling the bike just normally. And you can see I'm sitting up pretty straight. Some people might lean a little bit forward, and that's fine too. Grab onto the handlebars a little bit tighter when you're maybe going a little bit quicker, but for the most part, you could sit straight up and just ride this bike just like that. You can see I'm riding the bike with no hands. I don't recommend you do this. I just wanted to show you again what that looks like from a side view. So hopefully you can see that well. Let's come out here and feel what this bike feels like off-road a little bit on some rougher terrain, which is grass. So I can definitely feel the bumping around on the back end. It is a hardtail. Up front, it feels pretty comfortable. You can see that front suspension, but when you're pedaling through grass and it's a lumpy ground, you're gonna feel it on the backside a little bit. You can always get a suspension seat post, and that makes that go away. Go throttle only and see if it'll pull us through the lawn. I don't consider the motor super strong. It'll get you there. It's just gonna take a little while. And I'm traveling at about 6 miles per hour there. Let's see how fast we can get it through the lawn here. You can see it's pretty soft. We had some rain and now it's all turned into snow, and it's pretty cold. We're doing 10 miles an hour, 11, kicking into a higher gear here, 13. Here we go, 16 miles an hour through the lawn. It's not too bad. But the bike ride's smooth. Switching gears was very smooth. I like the fact that it came with a bell. Like the fact that it has a thumb shifter for bikes like this. I just like thumb shifters a little bit better. I like that it has fenders, front and rear, the back rack. I like that it has front suspension on the bike, so you can bounce up and down a little bit when you hit some bumps. There's no rear suspension. This is a hardtail bike. You're gonna wanna get a suspension seat post if you're gonna be on a lot of bumpy trails. As far as the brakes, this bike has mechanical disc brakes. It's always nice to have hydraulic disc brakes, but it is what it is. It has an integrated front headlight. That's always nice. It has a tail light. I believe it's also a brake light. Let me take a look here. All right. Yep, it's a tail light as well. So the brake light is also a tail light. Just taking a look at the bike overall, I mean, it's not a bad looking bike. I didn't like the look of the front basket, so we didn't put that on though. Some of the free gifts, this back rack, side mirrors. I didn't use their phone mount either. I like the one that I use. I do like the accent with the brown grips and the brown seat. Let's go ahead and put some more miles on this bike. You really don't hear the motor, and you really don't hear when you're shifting between the different gears. It's a very smooth process. This side mirror, not a big fan of the plastic mirrors. It's really more difficult to see behind you when you're riding. It's better than nothing, but you don't see behind you as well. Overall, I mean, at this price point, you have options. There's a lot of bikes that are like between that $500 and $800 mark too, which I consider probably a little bit more budget friendly, but they're still expensive, right? I mean, $500-600 is $500-600. You want to make sure it's something that you like. So hopefully these videos help get you a little bit closer to your next buying decision. You get to see this bike out in its element and get an idea of how it handles. So hopefully we do that for you. The whole goal is here to help make your buying decision a little bit easier. So that's going to wrap this one up. And if you are interested in purchasing this e-bike, there'll be links in the description for you to do so. Like always, thanks for watching. Ride safe. Have fun. See ya.